Both the Yankees and the Dodgers, the two favorites to meet in the World Series this year, lost last night. How do we approach these two teams following their first loss of the season? In my opinion, only one of the two is bet on this evening. Let's talk about it. Teddy covers WagerTalk.com with this double gamer, West Coast style, with a pair of MLB selections for Tuesday night. And let's start by looking at the Odds Logic live odds screen, and we'll talk about the Yankees and the Mariners. Right now, I'm seeing pretty close to pick 'em here. You know, a couple spots, the Yankees are minus 110 to even money, but it's like 105, 105, 106, 104, 110, 110. Very close to pick 'em price for this ballgame. Total sitting 7, juiced to the under. And certainly, we talk about what these two teams have done so far this season, well, the under makes a whole lot of sense. But as you know, I talked about it yesterday with my MLB free play videos. I'm not a guy, especially around the season, but really throughout the course of the campaign, I'm not going to be the guy that handicaps the starting pitching with a fine-tooth comb. Oh, this guy matches up really well with this lineup and that and the other. I haven't found that to work. What I found that works for me in MLB is I find teams in various roles and I look to back them. I want to ride streaks, etc., etc. And what are the New York Yankees right now? Well, the Yankees are A, bet on, and B, they're a dead nuts under team. Okay, we've seen extremely good starting pitching from the Bronx Bombers so far, and the bullpen behind them is rested and ready and talented. That, good pitching begets more good pitching. So pick-em price range total here is 7. We got Max Fried on the hill. Fried is an ace, legitimately so. Brilliant in his debut this season in San Francisco. Bullpen behind him, rested and ready. And it's not like the Yankees and the Mariners have been playing all these high-scoring affairs in Seattle. Look at the final scores. This dates back to 2024 of the games between the Yankees and the Mariners in Seattle. We had 2-1 last night. We had 3-2. 2-1. There was one slugfest in May 25, 11-5. Before that, 3-2, 2-1. So of the last 6 meetings between these two teams on this field, 5 of them have finished with a final score of either 3-2 or 2-1. We have 2 aces going today. All right. And when we talk about these two lineups, obviously the Yankees and the West Coast, where scoring is deflated. Not like they scored runs in bunches. 1-3-3. They got 7 in the opener against Webb. I watched it. They had more weak contact seeing eye singles, a whole bunch of them in that ballgame. This is not a Yankees lineup clicking on all cylinders. Logan Gilbert is certainly bet on, and Seattle's bullpen behind Gilbert is bet on. We look at the other side of the equation. It's not like the Mariners have come out of the gate hitting. Yeah, they had an 8-run outburst against Cleveland the other night, but that's been the exception rather than the rule. Their bullpen, too, in good shape. And certainly, Castillo pitched a gem yesterday. Hancock pitched a gem the day before with a shutout. So it's certainly a scenario where the bullpen's in good shape for Seattle. I wouldn't argue with the first 5 under in this ballgame if you have bullpen concerns, if you're worried about these lineups getting going late. But the bottom line for me, again, we ride these streaks. What's going on right now? Yankees trending under in a big way in early season fashion. The next over they cash will be the first over they cash this season. I like New York, Seattle under 7. That's the prevailing current number. Looking at that Odds Logic live odds screen. One more game to talk about, the Dodgers and the Guardians. Guardians off a win last night in L.A. The 5th starter shut down the Dodgers bats. That could be a concern moving forward. Before I talk about that game, I do want to ask you guys one simple favor. If you like this analysis, hit the like button. Thank you. Problem solved. Really. If you, of course, we appreciate the comments. Tell us what you think about these games below. I'll be in the comments later today. I'll do my best to respond to all of you. So thank you for the likes, for the comments. If you haven't done so, we got now, close to 250,000 of you following WagerTalk TV on YouTube. Subscribe to get instant alerts when these videos go live. So comment, like, subscribe. Thank you. It's $5 Tuesday at WagerTalk.com. I have best bets in MLB and NBA up for tonight. And, of course, tons of good deals right now. Visit the website, WagerTalk.com, or visit my homepage, WT.buzz/TC. Appreciate that. Now let's look at the odds logic live odds screen one more time. Talk about Cleveland and LA. So I said both these two teams lost last night. I'm only looking to back one of them tonight. Well, I talked about how I don't necessarily love the Yankees in that pick 'em price range. I have the under in that ball game. So that leaves the Dodgers as the team to bet on in this one. And I'm not going to recommend a run line play for the Dodgers. They may win this game by multiple runs. I get it, but bullpen got beat up a little bit last night, and they haven't been winning games by margin so far this season. 1-run decisions for LA in early season play. And when you have a team that's a 1-run decision team, that's not a run line team. I mean, just look at it. The Dodgers so far win 3-2 and 5-4 in 2 of their last 3 ball games. And obviously, we remember back to last October, they're a really good team at eking out tight wins. That's one of the reasons the Dodgers are the best team in baseball, because of how good they are in high leverage at bats and how good the bullpen has been in shutting down opposing hurlers. So if I'm going to play this game, I'll lay 250, 260 with LA, as opposed to trying to sneak in a play on the run line here with the Dodgers lineup. Again, 5 runs, 3 runs, 2 runs. They had it. It was real easy on opening day for LA against Gallen and the D-backs bullpen behind him. Since then, the lineup scuffling a little bit, and they're going up against it. BB's no ace, all right, for Cleveland. But one thing Cleveland has done so consistently in recent years, they've hung around in these games. They found ways to stay in ball games. Their bullpen's been very, very good. So for the Dodgers, for me, again, minus 250, minus 260, minus 275. That's the beauty of the Odds Logic live odds screen. Get a free trial, oddslogic.com/Teddy. Try it. Just try it. It's free, 7 days. Again, oddslogic.com/Teddy. And you can see, I don't want to bet this at MGM right now. Let's bet it in some other places. Or I can lay 275 or I can lay 250. I'd rather lay 250 than 275. That's the beauty of the Odds Logic live odds screen. It shows you where you bet right now. It also shows you where the market's moving. But anyhow, we're talking about a total here, 250 to 275 for the Dodgers. And I want LA off a loss. I certainly want Ohtani anytime that I can have him in any way, shape, or form. He's bet on all the way. It's not like Cleveland's, tearing the cover off the ball. They're 3-2 this season. They have off of the previous 2 wins. They scored 1 run and 0 runs and lost both those games by margin. So again, there's things to like about the Guardians. I don't like them here against the Dodgers team off their first loss of the season, not with Ohtani on the hill. So if I'm playing, I'll lay the big price with LA. And again, I understand some of you want it on the run line. I wouldn't. It's not my bet for this one. I found that, the run line helps you most when your team loses. So you don't have to pay as much. I don't think the Dodgers lose here. So LA or pass for Dodgers. Guardians, Yankees, and Mariners under are the 2 plays for this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Really. Have a great Tuesday. Take advantage of those $5 plays at WagerTalk.com and enjoy your night. We'll do it again tomorrow. More free play videos on this channel as soon as this video is done. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Cheers.